Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you today? Yes, I am doing well. All right. We have been talking about camping. So I have some camping questions for you. Some items. I have a few things and I want you to tell me, would you bring them with you on a camping trip? Yes or no? Oh, not yet, Jaxie. Those are mommy's. Hold on. Would you bring your baseball hat on a camping trip? Yes or no? Would you need this on a camping trip? I think so, for sure. If it was a little bit hot out or the sun was in your face, you might wear your hat on your camping trip. How about this? A pinwheel. Would you need to bring this on a camping trip? What do you think? If it's okay to bring this, if Mom says okay, you could bring it. Maybe you could test the wind and see how windy it is on your camping trip. You could bring a little toy. Sure. All right. How about this right here? Big. This is my vacuum. Would you need to bring the vacuum with you on a camping trip? No, we wouldn't need our vacuum. You don't need a vacuum on your camping trip. How about this? Jackson was just using it. This foldable chair. Would you bring this on a camping trip?
No.
Yeah, you can bring that camping. Then you have somewhere to sit. Because when you're at home, you might sit on your couch. Camping, you don't have a couch. You might need a chair. How about a blanket? Or a sleeping bag? Would you bring that on a camping trip? Yes, you need your soft cuddly blanket, right, Jax? When you go camping, you'll need your blanket. How about a soft toy? Maybe the one that you really love to cuddle with at nighttime. Should you bring this camping? I think you should bring it camping. If that's your special toy and you like to hold it, it's important to keep it with you. It might help you fall asleep at night. Yeah, for sure. And how about a special book? Would you want to read a book while you're camping, maybe? I agree. I would bring a special book to read while I was camping. So I am going to read you this special book that I could bring camping.
Mama.
Sit in this chair, Jackson. Is that your chair? How to Catch a Star by Oliver Jeffers. Maybe you could read this at bedtime and you could look up at the stars. Once there was a boy, and the boy loved stars very much. Here it is. Every night the boy watched the stars from his window and wished he had one of his very own. He wanted one of those stars. He dreamed of how this star would be his friend. They would play hide and go seek, and they would take long walks together. The boy decided he would try to catch one. He thought that getting up early in the morning would be best, because then the stars would be tired from being up in the sky all night. The next day he set out at sunrise, but he could not see a star anywhere. So he sat down and waited for one to appear. Is he going to see the stars in the daytime? No, he won't see stars in the daytime. You're right. Let's see. He waited and he waited and ate lunch. He was getting hungry from all that waiting. He needs to eat. He waited, and after dinner, he waited some more. Finally, just before the sun was about to go away, he saw a star. The boy tried to jump up and grab it, but he could not jump high enough. So very carefully, he climbed the top of the tallest tree he could find, but the star was still way out of reach. Do you think he's going to get the star?
No.
He thought he might lasso the star with the life preserver from his father's boat. But it was much too heavy for him to carry. If only he could fly up in a spaceship and just grab the star. But the only spaceship he owned was made of paper, and it didn't fly very well. That won't work. Perhaps he could get a seagull to help him fly up to the sky to reach his star. But the only seagull he could find didn't want to help. The boy worried he would never catch a star. Just then he noticed something floating in the water. It was the prettiest star he'd ever seen, just a baby star. It must have fallen from the sky. Was there a star in the water? He tried to fish it out with his hands, but when the boy reached out to touch the star, it would just ripple through his fingers. Do you know why it did that? Remember, it was in the sky over here? It was reflecting. Now the boy was sad, but in his heart, the wish just wouldn't give up. Slowly, he began to walk home. He was sad because he couldn't get that star. Very sad. And that's when he saw it, washed up on the bright golden sand. What is it? In the sand, he found a star. The boy had caught a star of his very own. The end. What kind of star was in the sand? Do you know what kind of star would be in the sand? A starfish. He found a starfish, I think. But he still liked it. All right. I am going to say goodbye. Thanks for helping me pick out the things that would be on to bring on a camping trip. Have a very good weekend. I'll see you next week.